Hey YouTube, I decided that today I would address the mommy wars, as some people call it, but I would really just I think it should kind of, yeah, sit down. I would really just like to call it the disrespectful wars, because most of the people that have something negative to say about another mom or whatever, it's mostly just out of just being downright disrespectful and not really caring what other people think or how some people may be different than you. A good example would be, I see a lot of formula feeding moms or breastfeeding moms judging one another for their decision, and I think it's ridiculous. Seriously, I really do. The only time I really feel like it's appropriate to approach somebody and tell them how you don't agree with their lifestyle, especially in public, is if they're doing something that's actually endangering their child. For example, I have a few things that I cannot bite my tongue on, and I see a mom do it, and I just can't stand it. And I'm just like, why? But it's few things, and to me, they should be considered abusive by Child Protective Services. Unfortunately, they're not. But seeing somebody buy a can of SpaghettiOs for their kid in the store is not a warrant for you to approach them and tell them how they're a shitty parent. You see somebody in Walmart that buys 1 2-liter of Mountain Dew, and then why are you saying something to her? What place did you have to say something to her? Now, I can understand when I see a mom that's 400 pounds and her 2-year-old is 180 or her 4-year-old's 180 pounds. Do I feel like I need to say something at that point if her cart is loaded with garbage? Maybe, because to me that is abuse. But to see somebody just buying a few junky items, you don't know why she's buying them. Maybe she's got a party coming up. You don't know her. Why are you so negative towards her? Or the mom buying a breast pump or a can of formula. What warrants you to say something to them? They're not doing anything wrong. They're not hurting anybody. They're benefiting their child by either buying a can of formula or breastfeeding, because they're feeding them. So what is up with all the negativity? Now, there are some times when somebody says a comment on Facebook that I will retaliate to because it's really childish. But as far as in public, how can you approach somebody and be like, what?
I went potty.
Cool. Did you go potty?
Yeah.
Yay! But anyway, you see somebody and you think that it's okay to, approach them because they don't do something exactly the way you do. Ooh, I'm sorry, but you are not better for feeding your baby food from 6 months on. You are not better for doing baby-led weaning. Period. Unless I see a mom who's oh, baby-led weaning, and her baby's looks sickly and dying, I'm not going to say anything. It's just not my place. You know what I mean? Do I baby-led wean? No. But do I support others who do? Yeah, I do. And another thing is you don't have to agree with everything another mom does to like her, be kind to her, and say something nice. The only things that I really, really can't stand is, like I said, the very, very morbidly obese kid in the store. 1, or 2, the, strapping a kid into a car seat very improperly, very dangerously. Now, if you see somebody who has a 2-year-old and is forward-faced, you don't have the right to say anything. Now, you see an 11-month-old who is forward-faced and not, then yeah, you should say something, because a lot of times the mom just simply doesn't know.